Hey, what's up guys? It's OtherJesus and welcome to the Loadout Master Series. The Loadout Master Series is when I do a weapon review and I've got 400 to 500 kills with the weapon. Now, as you know, when you get 500 kills with a weapon in Battlefield, you get a mastery dog tag for that weapon. So since it takes a little bit of time to get 500 kills, and I kind of want to get these weapon reviews out to you on a somewhat more regular basis, I'm going to say that the Master Series, I can release it to you guys when I've got between 400 and 500 kills. Because typically, by the time that I release these, I've got 500 kills with them, and I really want to master these weapons and give you guys my honest opinion on them. As you know, when I do loadout reviews, I don't use SimThick. I just kind of give you my personal opinion on the weapons and how they feel when I use them and how they kind of suit my playstyle. And today's weapon is the FAMAS. Now, in Battlefield 3, I wasn't really a big fan of the FAMAS, but I gotta tell you that right off the bat, I was having a lot of fun with this weapon. I was just having a blast. And it is a beast in close quarters. This thing dishes out 1,000 rounds per minute, and it is an absolute beast, even at a medium range, as you can see. And in these clips, I'm trying to kind of give you a glimpse of close quarters as well as medium to long range and kind of give you an idea of how it performs. I've tried all the scopes with this. You can get your usual suspects, your red dot sight, your Cobra. I actually kind of ended up preferring the FAMAS with a, I think right here I've got the ACOG on there, the 4 times. And you can see I still have a bad habit of RDSing no matter what. Even though with this weapon, you really, in close quarters, you really don't need to aim down sights. I think I said RDS, but I meant ADS. You really don't need to aim down sights in close quarters with this weapon. You can just hip fire like a boss, and you can take down guys 2 and 3 at a time. Now, since you have 1,000 rounds per minute just blasting out of this thing, you can go through a clip extremely fast. And that can cause a problem because this sucker has a pretty long reload time. Now, it's not so bad if you have a bullet left in the chamber, but if you empty the clip on this fucker, you are going to have a long reload time. So you really need to watch what you're doing and kind of learn the timing of the weapon and be very tactical with your reloads. Now, in Battlefield 4, you don't see as much revving. You don't see as many people running with the defibrillators. So I kind of recommend with this loadout, just as a second, you know, you got your pistol secondary, but as one of your gadgets, just bring a shotgun. You know, bring one of the little shotgun attachments, because it can really come in handy, because you'll get caught in situations in close quarters where you are on a freaking reload that it's got to be over 3 seconds. It feels like it's taken forever. And yeah, the pistol is a great alternative, but when you've got enemies rushing you around the corner, and you know they've got high-powered rifles that are probably firing really fast as well, that pistol's probably not going to cut it. And if you miss a shot or two with the pistol, it's probably going to mean death for you. And so I highly recommend switching over to the shotgun or shotgun attachment, which you don't really see me use anywhere in this video, I don't believe. I didn't really start doing that until after like 500 kills, and I kind of just like thought to myself, you know, maybe I could use the shotgun. And the reason why I use the defibrillator a lot because I like to try and rev my teammates, but you know, in the long run, the way Battlefield 4 plays and how the very small window you have to you know, rev one of your teammates, sometimes it might just be more beneficial for you to stay alive and let your squad spawn on you. So depending on how you and your squad play, or if you're just running as a lone wolf, you can make that decision for yourself. Now, I've messed around with the long barrel on the FAMAS, and let me just tell you, it's pretty much just worthless on this gun. I mean, maybe if you are a pro at controlling recoil and you just want to challenge yourself, go for it. Go right ahead. You know, prove how good you are. But there are just many other better options out there for longer range assault rifles. The FAMAS is definitely a more close to medium range assault rifle. You can get longer shots with it. I tried to throw a couple in here and to kind of show you, you know, you gotta really pulse the fire. You gotta really pat the trigger. But the FAMAS has so much recoil as it is. When you slap a heavy barrel on there, and forgive me if I said long barrel earlier, I meant heavy barrel. If you slap a long barrel on there, I mean, you're really just making it difficult for yourself, because this thing gets out of control as it is. You really got to manage recoil with this thing, and the benefits of the heavy barrel just really aren't there for this weapon. I've ran it with the silencer a few times. Normally I'm with the suppressor. Normally I'm a huge fan of the suppressor, but the games that I ran the suppressor on the FAMAS, I don't know, I really did bad. I had a hard time. I mean, this is it right here with the suppressor. I mean, I did get a kill right there, but I don't know, it just didn't feel right to me. It felt really wrong. I was having a harder time getting kills. This gun dishes out so much damage that I just kind of felt that the suppressor just wasn't a good match for it. I ended up going with the stylish green laser. I put on a potato grip on there, and the muzzle brake seemed to be a really good match for this weapon. And the scopes, like I said, I played around with all the scopes. I kind of ended up liking the ACOG the most, but there are some pretty decent 3 times or 3.4 times scopes in there. Like this one right here. This isn't the most exciting footage right here, but I kind of just put it in here to show you what it might look like in a real conquest game when you're playing with the FAMAS, you know, using it at, you know, at a medium to long range. And here's some kills with that here, where I'm kind of just hiding behind here, trying to kind of play it safe, because, you know, you blow through ammo, and if you miss the shots at long range, or if you don't get the kill, I mean, you're really giving away your position, and you've just got to be careful. So running the FAMAS on a conquest or a rush, I mean, well, rush depending on the map, but running the FAMAS on a conquest game, unless you're kind of just, you know, camping 1 or 2 capture points with your squad, just get ready for trouble. And if you have a bad habit, like I do, of always aiming down sights when you don't really need to with this weapon in close quarters situations, it can get you killed. And I think I demonstrate that for you right here. Yeah, so I get lucky on this guy. I throw down a health pack. I even have a second to reload, but I know this dude's coming up on my left, and I just kind of spaz out, and this weapon just can really get away from you. So if you're not careful, you'll be firing all over the place. You'll still be putting bullets everywhere, but you know, you might end up getting killed. So just be prepared to die a lot. You need to be very tactical with this weapon, especially when you're out in the open. But if you've got a good squad and you guys are sticking together, you know, because you're gonna need ammo, and you're gonna need health packs a lot. So, you know, just pick your battles with the FAMAS. But it can be a very fun and rewarding weapon to use at medium and kinda long ranges, but especially fun in those close quarters situations, as you'll see here in these upcoming clips. Go on a few little mini tears right here. And by the way, this footage is on the Xbox 360, and I am pretty much nearing the end of the Xbox 360 footage. I might have a game or two of full gameplay that I might throw up from the FAMAS, you know, just to kind of show you what a full gameplay of the FAMAS looks like. But beyond that, it's going to be all Battlefield 4 on the Xbox One, by the way. And if you didn't catch that right there, I threw a nade and shot the nade and got a freaking multi-kill right there. There was like 2 or 3 guys coming around the corner. Very badass play. That was just lucky, but freaking gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. So you can see right here, I'm just kind of, I was shooting the guy's knees, for crying out loud, and it just destroyed him. So this FAMAS is a beast in close quarters. I think I even ADS'd there. I've got a nasty bad habit of doing that. This is a little bit of a longer clip here, but it kind of shows you, you know, what it can kind of look like going on a, you know, 4 or 5 kill streak with the FAMAS, and how you gotta kind of, you know, you gotta kind of back off and reload, because you blow through ammo on this thing. But it is a lot of fun. Really recommend it. I mean, even towards the end, I even just did put on the red dot scope or the Cobra. Right there, got really lucky. It wasted my whole clip, and you can see that long reload time there. But yeah, even towards the end, like when so I was still getting. I think I cracked 500 kills with this weapon the first day that the Xbox One came out, and I was just running around with this thing with the Cobra sight on there, just kind of seeing what that felt like. Because honestly, 95% of the time I was playing with this weapon, I had a 3.4 times scope, or the ACOG 4 times scope. And they're pretty much, I mean, you've got 2 choices really. You've got 4 times or 3.4. There's even a 1 time scope. I think I messed with that a little bit, and that was alright. I mean, that's cool, but you might as well just go for a freaking Cobra, in my opinion, if you're gonna go for a 1 times. And there's, you know, different variations of these scopes. It's kind of personal preference, you know, 4 times or 3.4. I liked the ACOG the best. I just thought it looked the coolest on the gun, and also I thought it had the best view. And there's a couple different 3.4 times scopes, and you can kind of just, you know, pick out the one that you like best. A couple of them are just kind of terrible, in my opinion. They're really hard to use or see anything out of. And again, I think overall, put on a laser. Toss on the muzzle brake, because this gun, by default, it's very similar to the AEK. It has recoil that goes up and to the right, and it can go up and to the right extreme. Well, it goes up quite a bit, and then it moves and then it drags to the right. And the muzzle brake, you slap a muzzle brake on there, and that can help out with that. I found that to be the best combination. Slap a potato grip on there, or a stubby grip, whatever your choice, and you should be good to go. And that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. This is my personal review on the FAMAS after cracking 500 kills with this bad boy. Use this in close quarters. It won't do you wrong if you can manage the long reload time, because it is a beast. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to rate, like, and subscribe. And this is OtherJesus. Y'all sleep well.